Hello everyone and welcome to the first October edition of Big Sky Friday Nights in the Big 2025. It's the time of year where losses are going to sting twice as hard because that playoff picture is getting a little more clear every single week and nobody wants to be on the outside looking in. Two teams that currently face that problem are kicking off the show tonight in one of the best spots to watch football on a Friday night, Naranche Stadium. So with that, let's head over to the mining city, where the Butte Bulldogs are in desperate need of a win over Helena if they want any chance of hosting a playoff game, and the students are all decked out in patriotic costumes. Helena with goal to go at the 14 early, but the pass is picked off. It's the big fella, the senior, Waylon Hicks. Call him the highwayman as he rumbles into Bengal territory. Butte with fourth and medium. Here comes Ryder Gray. The called up QB moves the chains with a tough run, and a few plays later, he finds Hudson Lucky for the 7-yard score. The senior star gets open and puts Butte on the board. Bengals with it just shy of midfield. Riley Schulte gets the pass and makes some magic. A stiff arm, and then he's off to the races as he jukes his way past the Bulldogs D for a gain of 52. 2 plays later, and Peyton Lorenz finds pay dirt with the outside carry, and just like that, we're all tied up. More great route running, this time from Butte. Brady Walsh gets the grab on the slant and bursts through the gap, and the Dogs are back in the red zone. 2nd and goal, and Gunnar Bushman goes weed whacking. 2-yard score, and the Dogs are back in front. Helena shot to tie it up before the break. 4th and short in Bulldog territory, but the home team is all over it, and this thriller ends up with Helena coming away with the critical victory, 35-28.
I said 1, you said 11. 1.
Nothing like crosstown in the Garden City to get the big boys fired up. Hellgate has their work cut out for them, taking on undefeated Big Sky, but it's crosstown, and the upsets are, well, unlikely when Eli Kasberg is dishing passes to his favorite target, Mason Ramos, who hits a sick cut and his speed does the rest. Kids, the AA receiving yard leader for a reason. Next drive for Big Sky, same story. Kasberg evading pressure, buying time, and lets one fly for guess who? Ramos again, who plucks it out of the sky for his 2nd tutty of the night. Hellgate on damage control, but Carson Peshek with the single-handed snag for the big man INT as the Eagles 3 yards shy of pay dirt. You just know he wanted that touchdown bad. His team wishes so too as the Eagles settle for 3 to end the half, and it's all birds to close it out. Eagles soar to a 6-0 record, taking it 33-0. And don't go anywhere. We've got more action from the gridiron when we get back, but first, let's check in on those statewide scoreboards.
Big Sky.
Big Sky Friday Nights, your home for statewide high school highlights, and we'll get right back into the swing of things in the lovely town of Belgrade, Montana. Shockingly, that's where we find Tommy Rooney, not at Van Winkle Stadium for the first time this season. Tommy, first of all, how does it feel to change up the pace with the Hawks in town taking on the Panthers?
Thank you, Alex. I'm loving it here in Belgrade. Aside from the fact that they just turned off the stadium lights here on me, and I'm still new to Montana. I'm not really sure how prevalent bears are in this area, but hopefully I make it out okay. But anyways, what is better than going to battle on Friday nights with your brothers? Let's see who came out on top.
Since moving up to Class AA in 2019, Belgrade has never beaten Bozeman, and they're looking to make history in this one. Early first quarter action, and Van Shockley rolls out to his left and hits Evan Hewen, who was wide open for the game's first score. Following Hawks' possession, Shockley boots out to the right this time, finds Luke Zundel, who does the rest, putting the Hawks up 14-0. Early second quarter now, and Shockley gets it to Walker Rudell, and he escorts the defender to the earth and takes it down to the 3-yard line. Next play, Henry Fick dives into the paint for Bozeman, but they would miss the extra point. A little over 7 minutes till halftime now, and Bo Wheeler uses all of his 5'8", 185-pound frame to carry a couple Panthers into the end zone with him for the Hawks. They run the fake field goal on the extra point, and Isaiah Eccles takes a big shot but gets his 2 points. Belgrade now down 28-0. Quarterback Hudson Rass sees an opening, and he takes it, and he will take it all the way for the first score of the night for the Panthers.
Bozeman would go on to win 45-14, and they improve to 4-2 on the year, while Belgrade falls to 1-4. And let me just say, Alex, this might be my last live hit wearing this nice lighter jacket that I received from the station, and next week might be the debut of the big jacket because it's getting pretty cold out here. But in Belgrade, Tommy Rooney, NBC Montana Sports. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tommy. Hey, if I don't hear from you tomorrow, I'll assume you fed a nice family of grizzly bears. But let's move things along with a matchup commonly known as the Battle of the Bronx. We'll head over to the Bitterroot Valley, where the Frenchtown Bronx went up against the Hamilton Bronx. It's a clash between dueling mascots, the Battle of the Bronx. Hamilton wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Number 2, Jude Widmer ducks and dodges his way into the end zone. Frenchtown wasn't just going to lie down, though, with sophomore Brett Kleinsmith sprinting down the field, catching a beauty of a pass and stopping just shy of pay dirt. Kleinsmith receives a laser-like throw from Dawson Rodoni, putting Frenchtown on the scoreboard. This is just the beginning of Frenchtown hitting their stride. Long pass to Bailey Corrett, and he gets it. Frenchtown got an early lead, and they were not going to let go. As if that wasn't enough, right before halftime, Frenchtown junior Cole Poffler catches an interception, almost sealing the fate for the Bronx. Frenchtown Bronx ended up winning with 21 to Hamilton's 14, giving the Hamilton Bronx their first loss of the season. Frenchtown may have had their win behind their backs, but Hamilton put up a good fight. This was the type of game we love covering here on Big Sky Friday Nights. Another Big Sky Friday night for the Flint Creek Titans kicked off with collision after collision by the Drummond Phillipsburg Titans, making 8 man feel like 12. Every time the Twin Bridges Falcons tried to soar through this defense, the Titans were there with powerful hits and pileups, forcing the Falcons to turn over on downs. Through the first half, even with standout receptions by the Falcons' number 22, Hunter Turk, Titan QB Jake Downhauer sent the ball up and down the field with precision, accuracy, nailing junior Michael Golet for big yards and a touchdown in the second half. Senior Austin Noller putting up a huge run, putting up 6 on the board. Those points would not be lonely for long. The Titans hit their offensive stride, taking this game to the bank, bringing the halftime score 38-0 Titans, the final scoreboard reflecting Drummond's unrelenting season and keeping the undefeated status with the 46-14 win. And don't go anywhere. It's time to find our next play of the week candidates when we get back. But first, let's check in on those statewide scoreboards.